How's it going, everybody? We are back. Hope everyone's having a good ass day. I am in a shit mood right now, thanks to Stream Elements being a garbage fucking platform. Because I was trying to get multi-chat to work. I was trying to connect both the Twitch and the YouTube chat to the channel, make sure everything is running properly. Unfortunately, because it's a really intelligently designed tool, it actually requires me to be live for me to be able to fully customize what I'm trying to customize. So, unfortunately, we are just going to have to do it like this. But if you'll just give me a moment, I'll get everything working as intended in a second. Why the fuck is this not capturing the game? Okay, there you go. That was really stupid that it wasn't... Oh, accidentally exited the game. My bad. It's one of those days. One of those days where... Unfortunately, I live in Europe, where our houses are built with mortar and stone and, you know, house building materials instead of paper and piss. So, kind of stuck with some very hard walls that if I punch them, I'll just break my fucking hand. Regardless, let me see if I can actually just quickly set everything up. I never will understand why the fuck Google insists on taking me to Streamlabs when I don't use Streamlabs, I use Stream Elements. Because even though it's a garbage platform, it's still the better platform of the two. So I'm just stuck with it. Okay. There. Okay, so now I'm gonna try this out. Test. There you go. Okay, those look like shit. There. Okay. Just trying to make it so these two mostly match. Have to change this a bunch. Actually, give me a second. Save that. Drop a test message. cool. Now, I wish I could highlight which chat is which, but unfortunately, because Stream Elements is fucking retarded and they just never even considered the fact that because everybody else is doing it, maybe they should as well, you know, show the multi-chat on screen with the icons and shit as one thing. Maybe just create a browser link for that. Yeah, no, they don't want to do that because they're fucking stupid. So we're just stuck with this garbage. There you go. And this goes on the other side. Whee! I could just move it over here. But yeah, this is actually making me consider switching back to Restream just because of being able to have both chats in one. But that's gonna have to be done for another day because I already spent close to 2 hours on this garbage thanks to Stream Elements being garbage. But with all that being said, we can finally actually start with this. Why the fuck is it not streaming it? There you go. Okay, so yes, we want Void Shadows on, and today we are going to be doing a unfair... What is this? Grim Darkness. Oh, I already did this. Right. This is, This is the thing for winning in one thing, and I already got it. Wait, I have hidden achievements? Hold on. Hold on now. What's these hidden achievements? Huh. Pretty sure I've done this before. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've done most, if not all of these. It's been long you played this game. Oh yeah, it's been a while. But I've been meaning to play it again. But so, unfair. Not Grim Darkness, because I want to be able to reload stuff. Choose this difficult is not recommended. Yes, I confirm. Okay, so here's what we're going to be playing as. We're going to be making a custom character, as always. Where's the one I want? This is the one I want. My man looks a little deranged, but that's okay. The build we're going for is going to be a Psyker. So we kind of want something that'll boost our willpower, so Fortress World works. We don't really care about Fellowship, we're going to be soloing. Voidborn might work pretty nice. This one sounds pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. So, we're gonna go Fortress World, I think. I think the one that looks the most like this is... I think this one works really nicely, but we kind of want something that'll boost our willpower and stuff. Priest works. Commander with Perception, Athletics, and Medicae, and Ballistics. Web Skill Fellowship, meh. Web Skill Perception. I think we'll go with this one. War Hymn is also pretty nice. Gives us a bunch of momentum. Also lets us get willpower off rip. And this deals damage to enemies, I think. No, this increases our damage. Yeah. We'll go with this one. Go with Warp Lore. We'll go with Medicae here. Now, in terms of these options, I'm going to go with Warrior. Warrior is going to be really nice for its ultimate ability. It's going to let us make as many attacks as we want. And then pump willpower. This is the one for psychic abilities. Toughness, so that we have a lot of health. And I think intelligence is going to be very useful to us for logic tests and the like. I think we'll go with this one. Just looks a little nicer to me, I think. This one's nice, but I like this one. It's also a little bit more unique, stands out more. Ooh, I like that. The Harbinger of War. Ha! Ignatius. Alright, so I am going to cover my eyes. I'm going to press 10 times, and then we'll see what we get. Alright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Edmont. I like that. Edmont works. One second. I just want to refresh these so there's not like just test on screen for a bunch of time.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Fuck off.
My apologies. I did not seek you out to pester you with unwanted attention.
Good. Go away.
Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer.
I'm the Venerable Archdeacon Edmont. No.
My regards, Your. I will be frank with you.
Yeah, we just want to get through this conversation. Also, I'm actually really stupid because I completely forgot that we meant to start as a psyker. Everybody who's proud of me, clap your hands. We're gonna start this over already. Yes, it's already begun. So, want this one. Fortress World and Sanctioned Psyker. This is the one we want. Minus 20% chance to trigger psychic phenomena. Actually, maybe we should have a different appearance. Oh, this guy looks sick. This guy looks like Tosh from StarCraft 2. Oh, I'm gonna call him that. By the way, we are gonna be a heretic. Alternatively, we could go with a fat boy, but no, this guy looks so fucking badass. Fortress World, Sanctioned Psyker. Now, we want to go Pyromancer, because this shit is OP as fuck. I'll go with this one. I don't want to have low awareness. Low logic is fine. Yep, warrior. Same as before. Which one of these is for initiative? Agility. We do need high initiative. So we'll go like this. Okay. And I'm just gonna call him Tosh. Because he just looks like the guy, and I think that's a badass name. Okay. Now, Voidvir is going to appear.
An excellent place. An interesting perspective. However, allow me to offer you a bit.
Yeah, what's your name? My name is Tosh, and so as to
Allow
avoid
me
any
to
misunderstanding,
introduce
I am a
myself.
sanctioned psyker.
I am aware. I will be frank with you. You may forget.
Okay. Alright, so we start with just this revolver. And the ability to incinerate our enemies with a glance.
A new challenge for me.
Is that my voice? Did I accidentally give myself a girl voice by skipping over stuff?
All too easy.
Yeah, I did. God damn it. We starting again! Bro, I am not okay today, goddamn.
Something of interest.
The Emp. I don't need luck.
Ruinous favor prevails.
Okay, we go with Pyromancy. We'll go with, I think we might either go with Persuasion or Coercion. Let's go with Feat of Greatness. Warrior. Okay. Very cool. The Void Treader. Charybdis. I kind of like Charybdis. What does that mean? Ooh, the Calamities. I like that even more. Hello. Alright then. Let's get this going. Yep, we've already done this conversation.
I will be.
Ha. Okay. So as a sanctioned psyker, we have quite a number of very powerful attacks. The only problem with that is that every time I use one of them, there's a chance I just explode and die instantly. But that's what, you know, reloading the game is for.
What's happening?
Rip servitors.
Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Mm-hmm. Nobody told that guy he's allowed to retreat while shooting. Okay. So now this guy, he's got quite a bit of armor and some good deflection, so low-level weapons are going to struggle to kill him. Thankfully, we've got Voidfear here, who is, in fact, helping. The most we can do is set him on fire every single turn. You gonna go try out Pilates? Alright, have fun. Continue to damage him with this. What's this? Alright. Every single time we attack, there's a chance that we build this up, and then there's a chance that we get a free attack. Very, very strong. Or burn is, in fact, burning him. Let's make sure we're far away from the guy. We don't actually deal that much damage yet. We will later. Don't be too scared about that. But for now, our damage is low. And it's low because this is the math behind it. And our psychic rating, our psi rating is 0 currently. So we are going to want to increase this fast. And as it increases, we will become that much stronger. There you go.
What's suspiciously...
Ba ba ba. Okay. At this point, we can just leave this area. There's nothing here for us to loot, unfortunately.
The opportunity.
But we don't really have much to do here, so let's just keep forward. And come here to Theodora von Balancius.
That is...
Then suggest an alternative. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
I believe I could use my personal abilities to ascertain whether there was sorcery on Aeon 6, but it would require going down to the surface in person.
Ah, yes. personal intervention. The surest way to leave yourself vulnerable. What say you, Ethelthrad? Your brother in sorcery is not afraid to face danger. Unlike you.
A Psyker's soul is a yawning gate for the ruinous powers. One could hardly trust a servant of the Imperium who is so eager to usher in corruption.
We're both servants of the God Emperor and Lady Theodora. Does it become anyone of our status to engage in petty feuds?
Even among his flock, not all are of a piece. I suggest you familiarize yourself with that fact before you are sorely...
Ethelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officers' deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
Ooh, got his ass.
I beg your forgiveness, lady.
Yes, go do your job, bitch. Shoot. Pissy.
So, why are you here?
I do not know just yet. I hope you'll clarify that.
Clarity. A luxury that few of us can afford. There is a reason why I did not explain all the details of the question I posed to you earlier. Beyond the borders of the Imperium, seldom is one granted an opportunity.
Blah, blah, blah.
It is my decision alone to deter... blood right alone is not...
I don't actually have any questions. I just want to get to the part where we burn people alive. Now, there's actually been quite a number of updates, and with the latest patch, quite a number of cutscenes were added, which is pretty cool.
Look out!
Follow my lead. Reduced to dust.
My faith strengthens me.
Yeah, get them, Mort. Fuck them up. Now, you'll notice that there's about 3 times as many enemies here as normally would be. That's because this is unfair difficulty.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
You missed. My turn.
Death to non-believers.
We actually are pretty fucking weak, though. I will admit that. But thanks to being a warrior, we can actually wear heavy armor. Or medium armor. Which is the heaviest that we can wear right now. This person's dead on their turn because they have a warp burn of fucking 8. God damn.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I took care of this one.
Our willpower is pretty high. I'm gonna set this guy alight. Died instantly to the warp burn. Got his ass. Mort! No! Abelard, no! Don't get shot. You're so sexy, aha.
Sound approach. One fewer target.
Very cool. Very cool, Abelard. That guy was dumb.
Mort didn't bat an eye when that...
What are your orders? Alright. By the way, it's weird that I never found out, but Warhammer Fantasy is actually older than 40k. Oh yeah, I know. Warhammer 40k was originally called Rogue Trader. When it was like still in the infancy, and it was just a pure RPG. Only later did they kind of lean into the epic war stories type thing, and then they kind of made it Warhammer as well. But originally it was just an RPG. Originally this was what Warhammer was about, and the Rogue Traders were the protagonists of the setting, not Space Marines.
but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may...
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum...
Blah, 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 blah. Get everything taken care of.
Then it's settled. Find Ethelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him.
I hear and obey.
Then move out!
Alright, let's go. Off we run.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk.
I shall make do, lead the way. Blah, and then he shanks me with a piece of glass. And I'm like, yo, I've been shanked with a piece of glass. And now we're here. Damn, bro. Kicking me while I'm down, too.
Careful, careful. Be gentle.
You're the
with
one
our
behind this
guest.
mayhem.
We
Perceptive.
are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber.
Psychic powers! Ah-ya! He hit me first, damn. The blade flashes in dim light. Drops of blood appear on your palm. For a brief moment you feel nauseous, your head is spinning, and then quiet whispers begin to flood your mind. More and more sourceless voices echo each other, drowning out your own, replacing them with a single urge. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. I'm not your puppet. What's in your head giggle and mock your desperate outcry. You feel this intruding influence forcing you onto your feet, making you take a step towards the gate looming in the center of the chamber. Alright, we gotta go over here, talk to Mr. Servitor. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Traitors threaten my life and the safety of the warrant.
Request accepted.
I figured it would continue. But yeah, so now this activates the tarantula turrets. That one even started shooting before there was an opportunity to do so. And all of the traitors get set the fuck on fire. Yeah, I'm sure there is. Go away. Let's go.
Intriguing.
Let it be known that I am Rogue Trader because I have the Rogue Trader paper.
Child of the house to safety.
I need a weapon.
Distance from the current location.
I also need to contact someone.
Temple. Mobile.
Alright, let's go. This will seal the chambers.
Master. Whatever are you doing in the Warren Chamber? What?
He intended to take revenge on Theodora for something, and trying to reach the warrant was somehow part of that plan.
Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny.
Yes.
And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
Unquestionably.
Saints' blood!
Okay. We got some nice armor. He gives us a chain sword. The axe is nice though for the bleed. I can't actually use Medicae, and I need to use this.
That is a note. But that is not the worst of it.
How'd you find me? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, now. This is gonna be sketchy. We're gonna throw Abelard over here, and myself over here. We want to bring them to us. If we can stack them all up together, we may be able to get a good cleave. Hit a bunch of them with the axe. Okay, that was good.
I serve the ruinous powers.
That was less good. Oh, this is not going well. Probably should have saved before going into this fight. I was convinced I'd be fine. Or actually, no, I thought the game would autosave, but it didn't. Because it's fucking stupid. So we just gotta start from all the way back here. Hooray! Wasting my time. Okay. Let's try again. Why the fuck wasn't there an autosave there? It's the start of a fight. You autosave at the start of fights. Not just the end. Stupid. Whatever.
I tread a path unexplored.
Blah, blah, blah. Doing all this again.
I have not yet received.
Then enough.
Blah, 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 blah.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Careful, care.
Let me save the game. Okay, and F8 is the quick save button, right? Yes, it is. Okay, skip this again.
Escort the child. Temper. What? This
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Accidentally paused the game, didn't mean to.
Oh, holy God.
Okay. I can't wear this, right? It's heavy. Yeah.
But that is not the worst of it. All these jolts and shaking.
Okay.
Blood and mayhem shall be our anthem.
All of you will bleed.
So, most of these guys are pretty wimpy, with one exception. They all have 10 health except for this guy that has 25. If I can get them all moving in the same direction, I might actually be able to get this guy to damage them all with bursts.
Death to non-believers.
This guy's dead.
One step closer.
Okay, he's gonna die, and that's a free shot that we just got, so shoot again. Very nice, both of them are dead. That's 8 damage on both. Very cool. Not good.
Chaos guides me.
That is a 20% chance. So, hit this one. Didn't proc. I could maybe get this guy as well. Didn't bleed. Not good.
Out of my way.
Shit.
What a satisfying demise.
Ow. Fuck. Oh, they'll... Will they hit me if I try to do this? Oh, son of a bitch. Miss, miss, miss. Ah, damn it. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that is really good.
I will triumph.
Hit him again. Take cover.
Sow the seeds of discord. Death to non-believers.
And finish the fight. Woo! Our first fight. We did it though. Okay. Now, unfortunately, we don't really get much of nothing here, but I am going to increase our warp skill. We can give him athletics, doesn't really matter. I will be making use of what companions we have outside of combat for Medicae and such. Okay. This can go into cargo. Save the game.
I hear it, here on the threshold of the blinded guide. Doom comes from the heavens.
What?
Watch your head.
Hell yeah.
Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. Their voices are so loud I can't even
Damn,
hear
bitch crazy as hell.
myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Avila, how they sing.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius.
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate, to die in the waves of the Immaterium for...
It's close scripting as if the presence trying to hide from the seer standing before you. A diviner, are you?
The voices from beyond the threat.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blast it. You're right. First,
How'd you know who I am?
What? You think...
Seer's words dredge up something dark and frightening. In the depths of your memory, your soul has been tainted by the influence of warp sorcery, and it seems you will never be rid of it. Alright, let's go save this navigator of ours. Okay, the only one that needs to go forward is this guy here. Let's hit their psyker.
I know what is to come.
Ow. If we can take out their Psyker, I'll be very happy. Because I can't actually get away from his stuff through cover. What are you doing? Let's charge back here. He's gonna die to the fire. I'm behind cover, so I'm not super concerned about those guys. Damn. Good. Fuck, I forgot that that's a ranged attack. Still, that's dead. Hit him with fire. We can do fire again, so I'm gonna hit him with fire. Because he's dead already. So is that guy. Now he's gonna try and shoot. He's gonna miss. And we're not gonna take the chance of using fire. We're just gonna move in and kill him. Very cool.
I believe Master Vespider still lives.
Your time is
Blah, 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 blah.
run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion.
What do we do? Okay. Let's nab this guy's stuff. Oh, it's just one click. Got it. Okay. Now, we've got our first psychic staff, which is really nice. Power level of 6 for the lightning arc. That's gonna be giving us quite a bit of damage once we actually get to use it. I don't think there's anything around here that's of interest to us. I think at this point we just leave the way we came, right? Yeah, we leave the way we came. This is where we meet Argenta. Argenta's really freaking strong. The two options in my mind for a solo run would be either an arch-militant soldier or a psychic warrior.
Your face.
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations.
I cannot wait to reign right.
Blah, 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 blah.
Through
Let's loot everything around here. A sword, a Mazoa pattern sword. It's slightly better than what I have. Throw that in the cargo. Grab all of that stuff.
Will bow.
quiet. They're trying to tell me something.
Okay. I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to hit these guys with this for the AoE.
To savor the coming storm.
That's not good. There was no AoE for some reason.
Out of my way.
Okay, that missed. Good.
Chaos guides me.
Man, it's a shame that having high agility has so far not actually positively reflected in our initiative at all. Because, like... Gonna move over here.
I will triumph.
Hit him with fire. Okay, we should be more than far enough away that he can't reach us. And we're behind cover, so the rest of them can't really shoot at us. I'm not going to, like, get upset if they decide to attack the rest of the party. It's not like I can do anything about that. But I won't be using them. So their turns are automatic skips. Fire on that guy. I could try and finish this guy off. Sure, fuck it. Not good. Alright, let's take the sword out, increase our odds of defending ourselves a bit more.
My faith shields me.
Probably should have 2 swords out for the extra parry chance, because I know that that stacks. At least I'm pretty sure. Don't miss. Nice. Okay. It was a bad move to try and take that guy out. The action economy is painful, I'll say that. At least for now. Later on, we'll have the AoE and everything, but for now, this is going to be painful. Ow. Cover did not help that time. Okay, that guy's gonna shoot at me. Let's kill him before he does. Cool. We get to go again, so I'm gonna kill this guy as well. Very nice. Fortress World was absolutely a vibe.
From the ashes, I will rise.
Okay, we've got more enemies coming. Just yeah, just low levels. Yeah, just more cutthroats and assailants. Nothing that we need to worry about too hard. Let's hit this guy. I'm behind cover, so these guys have to go all the way around and I can just circle them. No problem. While we take care of these guys. Plus, they might even attack these guys, which I can't do anything about.
Absolute tribute.
Such is the will of chaos.
Out of my way.
You missed. You missed as well. Let's try and set some fire on these guys. And let's get away from them. Now, I don't know if... I think the warp fire stays, right? How long does this stay for? Oh, he must pass a check or a test, whatever you want to call it. Basically, he has to make a saving throw or he stays on fire. Rip him. He's not making that saving throw. Run away. And kill this guy as well. So now, that's most of them on fire. We're going to be going with Executioner when we get our advanced class, purely because it lets us hit everybody with fire and bleed and poison in one momentum hit. So, again, it's all about controlling the whole crowd. That was stupid. I thought that was Abelard. That's going to be bad, because that guy's going to make it into melee now. He's going to hit me. Yep. This may be what kills me, actually. Unless he dies right here. He didn't. He, in fact, did not die right there. Might need to actually just hit him with fire to kill him. We're going to be down to one hit away from death. So, save. Kill him. Okay, on his next turn he's going to die unless I get shot. Okay. Now it's luck. Right. I need to not get shot by any of these guys. Cool. Fire on this guy. If I move here, I can't see either of them, right? But if I move here, I'll be too far away for them to shoot me. So that actually might be the smarter solution. I'll move here. So there's this in the way, and maybe that'll reduce the amount of shooting towards me. Unless this guy decides to come and attack me, I hope he doesn't. Cool, he didn't. Hit him with fire. Okay. Move here. Hit him with fire as well. Both of them are dead now. Cool. Finish this off. Hiya! Okay. That was close. Two swords. Wait, what? Oh, this gives dodge reduction. Oh, right, because it's a last pistol. That's actually pretty nice for our attacks. And it doesn't seem like these stack, so yeah, never mind, I guess. I don't know why it wasn't letting me to just drag and drop it there, but whatever. Alright, let's get looting. Hey, yo, Hearttuner, can you get that guy, please? In the chat, advertising the thing that I don't like. Appreciate it, dog. What's going on, man? Seems pretty strategic game. Yes, this is Rogue Trader. It is a turn-based RPG. Very cool. Kind of like Baldur's Gate 3, but in Warhammer 40,000. I like it a lot. And we're playing on the highest difficulty whilst using only one character.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Ooh, a shotgun. That is quite useful. This can go to Abelard, I guess. Sure. Bold move, damn right. I am a bold man. Okay, let's loot all of these dudes. Get all of these heretic wokies out of my ship.
Embrace
It is
true
quite
power.
interesting how in the setting of 40k, all of the worst fucking actions of an extremely malicious government are justified. Purely based on the fucking threats that exist in the setting. You want some hydration? I'll give you some hydration. Alright, blow this shit up. And we've got our second level. Yes, we are now level 3. That's going to give us Endure, which is a really strong ability for warriors. And because our Psyker is a warrior, it's going to give him some extra durability. We use this, and we get temp HP and damage reduction. Very good. Even gulping, damn, you know it. You know it, baby. Gotta make that shit tasty for y'all, you know? Go ahead and, wait. Go ahead and,
Intriguing.
I don't know what happened there. Oh, I thought I had interrupted it on time, but I guess I didn't. Don't show the helmet. I look way cooler like this. Like, this guy looks so fucking badass. I usually don't play, like, dark-skinned characters just because I try to, like, make characters that look like me, but this guy looks sick. This is the exact type of character I like to play. Yeah, he is. Okay. Okay, you. I see what you're doing here. I see. Man, dude looks sick. So, we're gonna be doing a Psyker. We're gonna be a heretic. Evil boy. Okay, we're gonna be given an opportunity here, and we take my pain away and give me power. You offer Theodora your hand, and the air around you seems to tighten, becoming thick and viscous, enveloping you and your companions in an impenetrable veil. Theodora smiles at you. Her radiant, piercing blue eyes suddenly remind you of Voidveer's.
I will show you the way. Go on. Close your eyes.
And we are now in a secret place.
My mind is clouded with darkness. Emperor, lay your hand upon our brows and guard us against the morass of heresy.
And, funny thing, because I am a pyromancer, I actually automatically get the use of melter weapons. It's pretty good. Pretty sick. Allows me to make use of this very nicely. Oh, this one doesn't require. I was convinced that that I got that. Then where does that come from? Now I'm confused. Well, whatever. It doesn't super matter. You have Sister Bad on your team, you're doing heretical shit. Yes, it's okay. She doesn't know. But we've got this this meltagun now. That you cannot get any other way, funnily enough. Which is a bit disappointing, right? Like, you get this cool-ass meltagun, you don't get anything if you're dogmatic or iconoclastic. Bitch got gunned down. Abelard, go take that man's stuff. Rogue Trader Cloak. And some goods over here as well. Anal beat. No. Yep. She's been shot.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
One thing that I find a little silly in this scene is that these people were killed with a bolter. There would not be bodies if they had been killed with bolters.
No!
Hey, relax, bitch. Chill out.
Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so...
I doubt it. Voidville wished humiliation and suffering, not a swift death.
It could have happened in the heat of battle.
G big drama. Oh yeah.
Not to mention that Mort was here. And he... How could Mort have failed her so terribly?
Check out the body. Idira, try touching Theodora. Maybe you might see something. Inspect the shard. Take a look at the guy. He's dead, but he's got that thing.
Yes.
Blah, 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 blah. Also, one thing. Let me compare these two. I will take the chainsword because it just gives us a boost to crit damage with it. And it's not like there's any benefit to leaving it with Abelard. Okay. Now, here comes a pretty big fight. Thankfully, we have...
I am the harbinger of discord. Come to chaos.
Okay, I'm gonna get to go first, so I kind of want to be here to hit all of these guys. Bam. Fuck happened to that guy with the green shit? Regardless, let's back off and endure. Let's bring you even further away. Ooh.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Right, this is a combat servitor. He's got a melt-a-gun. A thermal multi-melta. Motherfucker is a boss fight. Arguably the toughest boss so far that we're gonna fight for a bit. Okay, let's try and see if we can clear as many of these guys out as possible. Just run away and tank up. Bye! Have fun at Pilates. What? Yeah, I'll probably be going to the gym at 8, yeah. Actually, I'll probably go whenever I finish the prologue. No, you won't. Alright.
Guided by faith.
Okay, that's good. That was a glancing blow. Sick. Chaos guides me. Guide these nuts, pussy. Doom these nuts, puss. Oh, blasted him in the fucking dome. Took his fucking head off. That's beautiful. I love it when that shit happens. It's hilarious. Okay, so this is going to be a free shot. I'm going to set that bitch on fire. It's taking no damage, though. Not ideal. Seems to be this is our way to damage the guy.
Purpose guides me.
It's got to be with the melta gun. Finish this guy off, hopefully. Yeah, I'm a psyker, not a fighter. Ooh, missed. Missed, pussy! Missed! 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 Man, they can't hit for shit, huh? Okay. So, kill this guy. Reload. We're already strong enough to actually just hold our ground against them, which... very good sign. Very good sign. So, set that bitch on fire. He's dead. Set that bitch on fire. He's dead. Tank up again. Both of them are dead. This guy's not going to deal enough damage because of our increased deflection. See, he's dealing 2 damage. Meanwhile, this is how hard we're hitting him. The fuck was that? Also, I was stupid. I forgot to activate the endure. Yeah, that was very, very stupid of me. Let's shoot him from afar. And then charge in and hit him in melee. We've got literally every source of damage on him that we can. We've got the warp burn. Literally, we've got everything. And... charge in. One more. There we go. There the fuck we go. Okay. Now we've got Daring Breach, our ultimate, and we get this again. Or, not again. We get this finally. This is gonna be huge. It's just a +1 to our psi rating. We can't get the other stuff for a bit, but we can get this one right away. That's gonna be huge. I think our tankiness is already more than enough, so long as our damage is increasing over time. So, we're going to get Psyker Minoris just right away. Because this is a talents one, right? And as a Psyker, we do want to lean into being a Psyker. So, yeah, we're gonna get Psyker Minoris. Now, for context, this just doubled in damage output. Hey Maggie, how's it going? So our main damaging ability just doubled its damage output. That's how big of a deal that was. Brother man, fucking... What's this? Grace of the Oblivious. The power of dumbassery. Our intelligence is actually low enough. It will be for now. We are going to be wanting to increase our intelligence for skill checks and the like. But for now, that's fine. Let's give him thick skin. We're still going to level these people up as if they're going to be useful. Purely because... purely because it may come in handy later on if I decide that this run is not possible, so that we can keep playing, because I do want to keep playing. I do enjoy this. I do enjoy this game a lot.
I tread a path.
What advice do you seek?
Bro, why is he not... He just didn't want to do it, I guess. Weirdo. But okay, so, right now, we've got a pretty sweet setup. We've got a nice chainsword. Got this Inferno pistol that we just got. Meh. Useful. Good. Good. This we probably won't be using anymore because the lightning arc has officially been outclassed, I think. So, staff's power level times the psi rating plus willpower bonus damage. So that's gonna be... Oh, the staff's power rating is actually 6. So, okay, we actually do have a pretty neat AoE ability with lightning arc, which is longer reaching than the Inferno Blast. So, how much damage is that? That's 6 plus 5. That's 11 damage. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, onto the Void Ship Bridge for the final battle of the prologue.
The first sacrifice opens the eye.
Get his ass.
The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Hey, Edelthrad, fuck are you doing? Get in there.
Trait, I sense the mark of the warp on you. An echo of the powers that are ravaging this ship. What is it? The aftermath of the terrors that you had to face? Or an admission of guilt?
I choose my allies well.
Shameless filth.
Let us leave this conversation for another time. Master Edelthrad, it is with great sorrow.
What? You?
Master Edelthrad, no! We have remained in each other's side ever since...
Yeah, this is true. I ain't do shit this time.
The Lord Captain was killed by another's hand, and by the Golden Throne. I can surmise whose hand it was.
No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
The ship can still be steered out of the warp, but we must first restore communication between the bridge and the navigator's sanctum.
Then we have no right to...
Yeah. Oh! Get shanked.
We are out of time.
Ready your weapons if we're to die, to say. Fight there, you duplicitous cur! The rogue trader's death will be avenged.
Theodora is dead.
I will not die quietly alongside one who is a traitor to his blood. If my last service to the Imperium is to rip out the throat of an enemy of humanity, then such is the God Emperor's will.
Fucking goated Edelthred.
Don't.
It's gonna happen no matter what.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic.
That's right, pussy, run away. Oh boy. Alright, so we've got that thing to deal with now.
Don't you dare to cross us!
Let's get Argenta, Idira, and Abelard away from the situation. Now, thankfully, I get to start. Maybe kill? Oh. That's not good. That kind of means that that was a wasted turn, because I could have killed at least one of them, and I didn't. So this is a turn where we have to still fight them at full power. No bueno. Every single turn we want to reduce the power of our enemy. At least a little bit.
My place is at the fort.
And we want to not rely too much on psychic powers because of the current situation in regards to the Veiled Degradation. If this gets too high and we try to cast a psychic power, there's a very good chance that we'll just die. At which point we gotta reload. This isn't an Iron Man run. I find those not that interesting. Like, it's good content, I'll admit that, but it's just not fun for me, dude. Ooh, good shot. Now, I'm gonna pop this. And let's start throwing out Psychic Fire. Oh, I can't. Whoops. Okay, then. Instead, let's try and clear these guys out with melee attacks. Oh! That's not good. You got me on the ground, and I can't do anything about it. Ooh, okay. No, this is... No. That was bad. See if we can't kill this guy as well. Nice. Hmm. Reload. That guy's almost dead, and so's he. Hey, if you want to attack those guys, that's fine by me. Okay, so as before, do this. Because this is a pistol, I should be able to shoot it. No problem. Nice. We are in melee, but we have a good amount of temp HP and deflection, so we should be fine. Maybe not, holy shit. I don't know that this is possible. Unless he just doesn't attack me. Oh no. No, I don't think it's possible to finish the prologue solo. Has anyone ever managed to do the prologue solo in Unfair? Because looking at this, I don't know that anybody would. Okay, that's good. That's less good. Maybe if I focus this thing down from the very beginning of the fight. Maybe. Right? Let's try. I'm gonna try and just gun it the fuck down. That's gonna be the strat. Ignore everything else and just focus on you. So.
Purpose guides me.
I think this should be... I don't know that I want to stay here, though, because eventually it's going to come here and I won't be able to get to any of these other places. But at the same time, from here I've got cover. Maybe if I'm here, it's even better. So it has to move further still. And then who knows, it gets distracted over there and buys me time. Not moving them at all. Okay, Rending Scream. And we're literally just going to be spamming the Inferno Pistol at the big guy. So, pop this. Why does this deal less damage? Fuck it, just shoot. Ow.
Out of my way.
Yep. So we do this. Shoot. Do this again, which will let us go again. But this thing has such high armor and resistance that it's actually really, really damaging. But it does suffer extra fire damage, so... yeah, hit him with this, and as he gets weaker, that will actually increase the amount of damage we can deal to him, I hope. Let's get further away. Maybe that'll cause him to move over here and we can get past him. Yes, I'm strategizing based on these companions, but they're mandatory, and I'm not actually using them. I'm just basically treating them as, like, objects. If we had a little bit more space, this would be much easier. But no, we are gonna have to maneuver around this space very, very carefully in order to not end up in melee with the spawn. It can't move too far, which is nice. It's really useful to us that it can't move too far.
Chaos guides me.
It's actually kind of our saving grace. So, let's move you here. Cool. Endure. In enduring, grow strong. Move over here. Let him keep burning. He's got 200 health, so... his armor goes down at 140. Then it'll go down again at 80. Okay, and that's the last of our companions. They're all out of the fight. None of these guys are particularly good shots, so we'll be able to take them out with reasonable ease. I'm going to try and draw the thing over here. He's no longer on fire, so let's set him on fire again. Charge this guy. He's probably going to try and run away. Fair enough. Just pop your own friend in the head. Okay, see, it can't move too far. And all it can do is that attack, which is very low damage compared to his melee swings. Unfortunately, these motherfuckers are much more damaging than he is, so I actually need to take them out. Kind of realizing that I should have been doing that, but I'm doing it now, so it's okay. Okay. Okay, so now burn that guy. Shoot the spawn. And I want to armor up first. And then I want him to come this way. I don't think he'll reach me, though. Okay, good. And then I'll run past over here, which will draw him here, and then we're just gonna keep that going. So So now he dies. Armor up. And down goes his armor. Almost. Not yet. Okay. Oh, that's fucking terrible, dude. What? Oh, fuck off. We're dead. Whoa, my god. That was some garbage, dude. That was some bullshit. Fuck you. Why the fuck can you hit me from farther away than you're supposed to be able to fucking hit me from? It's fucking 5 feet. Why do you have 10 feet of reach? Fucking hell, man. I hate finding out shit like that. Like that. Fuck. Ah. Whatever. Fire on him. Good hit. I'm gonna move you over here.
I serve the ruinous powers.
I'm gonna move these guys over here again so that they draw him this way. It's their starting position. Okay. Unfortunately, the fire got put out again because he made the save. I'm gonna shoot these guys if I can, but putting him on fire is more important, I think. Okay, kill those guys. Nice. Fire.
Ravage and conquer.
Okay. Miss.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Okay, he's out of the way, so we can now escape. Yeah. It's probably because it counts as a two-handed weapon, so it has the reach of it for the area attacks, and that's what it's doing. Get the fuckle away from that buckle. He dodged it. No bueno. Okay. He's no longer burning. Okay, down she goes.
Out of my way.
Nice. Reload. See if we can't kill these two. Nice. Armor up. Okay, he's already on fire. I don't want to take dumb chances with psychic powers. There you go. Armor up again. Nice. Reload. I think it's gonna be too close. Yep. If I get knocked down, he's just gonna kill me in one hit. In one sweep, one turn, whatever you want to call it. So. Fuck it. Let's take the chance. God damn it.
I will triumph.
I'm going to count the squares. So he's over here. I'm going to count from the back. Okay, so we can move 1, 2, 3, 5 squares. He's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 5 and be within reach of me. So let's go over here. 1, 2, 3, 5. I actually have to get away from him. I'm gonna see if I can stay safe from him right here. Because this is Adult Threat, that's why I'm saying him, not it. I'm not misgendering the Eldritch Horror. Okay. So I am actually within reach of it. Which means that it will kill me. I can't beat it in a melee. So, yep, get his ass. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to be here, and I'll be safe. Because I'll be within... Yeah, 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4... What the fuck? I'm not gonna save, because I think I messed up the math somewhere. And it's actually put me in a bad position. Unless I charge away from him here. More damage. Nice. We're now dealing more fire damage. Okay, I didn't get knocked down. Still, we took damage. So I'm clearly messed up. I miscounted, I guess. I don't know, man. Did he only move 4? Because he stopped right here. I can't move too much, because then I lose the ability to rush past him again. Maybe if I'm here... It's 4. Why did I count 5? So he moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's no safe place here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No safety there either. So. Hit him. Oh, that's not good at all. But I think I'm far enough away. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to be here. Reload. He's only gonna move 4 squares. And I'm out of his reach. No, I wasn't. He just didn't attack me for some reason. I miscounted. But I'm gonna save. I'm gonna go over here and shoot him twice. I took damage plus other things went wrong as well, so just gonna reload. And instead... Wait, it's gone this time? I can just disable those by... Oh! Oh, that's good tech to learn. That is good tech to learn about. And hey, if any Owlcat devs are watching, you know. Pay attention, I just found tech for you. Oh, no, it's still there. Okay, so it's gone from my screen, but it's still there. That's good to know. So it's not tech, it's actually a detriment. Is this safe? No. So let's run here. Here. Blast him. Don't miss. Blast him again. Don't miss. Very, very good. So 1, 2, 3. He only moved 3. Oh, he's too close. I'm dead. Bro, but I'm wearing him down. I am wearing down this Chaos Spawn. Dancing on him. Some might say. Nope, I need that damage. I need that damage. I cannot afford to not have that damage. He's probably going to be around here. Oh, motherfucker is smart. 1, 2, wait. How much movement? He moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could stay safe by standing over here. Okay. Blast him. I should have saved before I did anything, but too late now. We have to leave through this side here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to be beyond this play. Yeah, there. Okay, and his armor is now further reduced. He's taken a lot of damage. Very, very happy. Very, very happy to see that. And we're gonna move... Well, first of all, we're gonna do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's hit him. Nice. He's going down. Nice and steady. One, 2, 3, 4. No, not safe at all. I'm going to save from here. Move this way. One way or another, we can get around him when he's on the stairs, so it's still safe. Oh. I don't know why he did that. He's still on fire, so blast him. It's almost over, guys. Literally just a couple more shots.
My resolve is unshaken.
This is how I would have beaten the Swarm Lord if I was Dante, I'm not gonna lie. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here.
One step closer.
Blast him. Very good. Endure. Grow strong. He's almost done. And finish it. I fucked it up, didn't I? Fuck it. We're doing it like this. Let's see. Come on. Okay, I'm not on the ground. I am on the ground. I'm dead. He's gonna kill me, isn't he? This was stupid as fuck. I try to be cool. I was trying to be cool, chat. Miss. Damn it. God damn it. Fine. Shit. Fuck. Oh, that's definitely not going to kill him. He is bearing down on me now. Fuck. In my mod action says unknown user on the guy I banned, meaning my report removed his account. Yup. That's what we like to see. If only Twitch was that fast at banning terrorist sympathizers. Ooh! Not the crit, straight to the dome, bitch. Get pissed on. Woo! Okay. Let's go here. This is actually pretty strong. Kind of want to take that. We don't need this one yet. We don't have a force weapon, so we'll hold off on that. Leveling up our willpower. We're gonna get Firestorm next, because it's just really fucking strong. Yep, get that. Toughness. Toughness is going to be huge for him because I'm going to give him a fully dedicated Vanguard build. So he's just going to be full tank. He's even going to have that power axe that gets more damage based on your toughness and strength. It's going to be crazy. For her, for Argenta, you want ballistics, agility, and willpower because she's a priestess, or like basically she's a she has being an adept sword just basically gives her the abilities of a priest. We don't really need that yet, actually. It's not bad. Oh, that's actually really good. Yeah. Increased crit damage.
I am not afraid
Permanently.
to embrace the revelations that make others shriek and cover. That is the difference between me and ignorant filth.
These motherfuckers talk a lot. Like, bro went into an entire diatribe about how it's cool to be a heretic.
He sacrificed himself to save rival.
Blah, 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 blah.
The Emperor. It's the Seneschal. Living and breathing. Oh, well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so overgrown with foul wickedry, we'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long.
We need to re-establish contact with the Navigator Sanctum. It is our only chance of escaping from the warp.
Restore the Fox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space.
Alright, begin the ritual. I will be the rogue trader. Not the rogue traitor. Unless... Okay. This thing appears.
You stand in the path of another's destiny only to steal it. You accepted the call of the primordial truth and claimed that fate as your own. So be it.
Resonant emerges with the voices that have already dug their foul roots into your consciousness. A moment later, you realize that all these voices are the myriad manifestation of the same call that has finally invaded your mind. What do you want from me?
The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine.
Okay! It's my first time actually going through this as heretical, so it's gonna be interesting.
The Vox signal is stable, which means...
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed.
Seneschal. We get...
As first officer, it is
Yeah, I'm
my
the
right
captain
of
now.
blood succession. It
Blah, 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 blah. Yay! I'm in charge now.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valencius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members.
That's okay. We got more.
Yet hope remained. For the second in line to the rogue trader dynasty survived. At the cost of many sacrifices made by the Lord Captain in the name of his own ambitions.
Yay! Well then, your lordship. You cannot help but notice that the senator does not know how to talk to you or where to begin. His head brings an involuntary smirk to your face, as though someone else entirely is gloating at the old officer's confusion. Seeing your smile, Abelard pulls himself together. You must now hold your first officer's briefing in your new role as Lord Captain. For many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will also be their first briefing. We sustained massive losses among the senior and middle-ranking officers. Some posts have had to be filled by the deputy's deputy's deputy, while others go unfilled entirely, and now the deck clans are deciding who will take over the leaderless crew. What is on the agenda for this meeting? Reports on the condition of the ship and crew. The Lord Captain is not usually drawn away from her important affairs to attend such routine briefings, but this is a unique situation. I am still receiving updates from across the ship, and they are not encouraging. Getting this bird to fly could take a gargantuan effort, even so far as you personally negotiating with the authorities of the system we are currently in. So prepare to hear a bevy of complaints and excuses, your lordship. Take this opportunity to get a good look at the officers who work 6 decks away from the bridge, and they in turn will have the honor of beholding the visage of their Lord Captain. Have you succeeded in tracking down Voitvir? No, Lord Captain. In all the commotion, his trail went cold. Our people are still on the hunt for him, and any mutineers who may still be sulking in the ship's many corridors. But frankly, I would not be surprised to hear that we are now 1 shuttle short. I'm afraid that it will be some time before he answers for all that he has wrought. How do we lose so many officers? It appears the heretics were deliberately targeting the vessel's command. They knew exactly whom they were looking for and where they could be found, which is unsurprising given that their informant on board was our own Master of Whispers. Alright, I'm ready to start the briefing some of the officers. Perhaps you'd introduce those present, Abelard. As you wish, your lordship. Vigdis Suri Otter of the Ptolemy line, our new Vox Master. It is an honor to serve, your lordship. Aboard this vessel you have at your command thousands of crew members and hundreds of officers and section chiefs. I am responsible for receiving, processing, and sending all communications between you and them, as well as external sources. I am your eyes and mouth, Lord Captain. Beside her is Ravor, the Master Helmsman. He steers our ship along the course set by the Lord Captain and monitors the void around us, to ensure that we do not stray into an asteroid field or a pirate trap. Hey, Lord Captain. This here ship's as good as home to me, so rest assured she's in safe hands. I'll die before I let her come to any grief. And lastly, our High Factotum, Yanris Danrock, who oversees supplies, procurement, and the general material well-being of the ship. It is an honor, your lordship. You may trust me with all matters concerning your comfort. Everything will be done to the highest standard. In the second row, we have the 3 officers charged with overseeing the ship's vital functions. The Master of Ordnance is responsible for the artillery aboard, the Infernus Master, whose crew work to prevent and extinguish fires on the ship, and lastly, the Drives Master, servant of the Omnissiah. 3 officers salute you. The Infernus Master does so with confidence, while the Master of Ordnance betrays nervousness. Drives Master offers salute resembling a dance, involving the complicated manipulation of all the tech breed's mechadendrites. Is that everyone? Unfortunately, our choir master, the esteemed Zachary Weiss, head of the astropath section, is unable to join us. He is in charge of communication with distant star systems. Master Weiss has been in a trance for some time now, attempting to contact other planets in the Von Valancius Protectorate and inform them of Lady Theodora's passing and Conrad Voitvir's treachery. I will deliver a report to your lordship on the astropath's progress as soon as it is possible to do so. It is equally regrettable that 2 more individuals worthy of mention could not join us at the briefing, the Master-at-Arms and Confessor Adalbert. The eminent Adalbert must see to the funeral services being held for the fallen officers, of whom there are too many for him to take leave from the chapel, and Mr. Sauerbach has been replaced. And Mr. Sauerbach, who has replaced her late predecessor as our Master-at-Arms, is currently leading the search for any surviving agents of Voitvir. All others present are adjutants, secretaries, and deputies. They are here to make a record of proceedings. I wish to hear the Inferno Master's report. Lord Captain, I can report that all fires across all the decks have now been extinguished. Preliminary damage assessment, in terms of material losses and crew casualties, has been completed. The results have been submitted to the Seneschal and the High Factotum. The post passed to him after the previous Infernus Master and his next 3 deputies expired in the line of duty. The lad is managing well so far. He could take the heat, so to speak. What have you to report, High Factotum? We're toiling day and night to compile a full account of the losses. The task will require next to no involvement from your lordship. I will personally ensure that all damaged components are given into the tech priest's hands for attention and that all lost supplies are replaced. There's only one resource that I cannot replenish single-handedly, and that is people. We have lost more than 2,000 crew members, and unfortunately this number is not confined to the scum from the low decks, which are easily replaced, but also includes trained professionals. We will be able to make up our losses on the nearest planet, Rikard Minoris. However, the planet, the whole system in fact, belongs to the Winterscale dynasty. We cannot simply begin recruiting on the planet without first coming to an understanding with the governor. In that respect, I am powerless. Negotiations at this level are a matter for the rogue trader. Especially true given Caligos Winterscale's penchant for attacking first and asking questions later, and the kind of thick-skulled thugs he usually installs as governors on his planet. Drivesmaster, I'll hear from you now. Lord Captain, the foes that set upon this noble void ship destroy the repositories of hundreds of machine spirits. The great warp engine entrusted into my charge is unharmed, thank the Omnissiah, but its spirit mourns its dead brethren. We have not yet identified a prayer protocol capable of assuaging its sorrow and anger. With great sorrow, I must also report that the Engine Seer Prime, overseer and spiritual authority of all tech priests on board, fell in battle. The Magos was betrayed by the little flesh that remained part of him. A most terrible loss. Yawns. There is no one among my comrades aboard whose experience and comprehension of the sacred protocols equals that of the fallen Magus. We require a replacement, and as soon as possible. Would someone care to translate the esteemed Drivemaster's words? The ship's most senior tech priest, most senior both in rank and experience, is dead. If we do not find a replacement, we will be unable to resolve the problems with the warp engine. Helmsman, deliver your status report. Right you are, Lord Captain. Cut a long story short, the outlook is bleak. A ship's sound, more or less, but without our Engine Seer Prime and Navigator who fell in battle, we have no way out of the system. If we try to set so much as a toe inside the warp, I don't know what'll happen first, our warp drive being torn to pieces, or all of us melting into the bulkheads. Your Lordship, if you will allow me to interject, when we arrived in the system, my crew followed standard protocols and conducted a count of all the available communication channels in the region. One of them was the Navis Nobolite station. The station maintains complete vox silence, but even its presence here inspires hope. To have located a navigator in the very same system is an incredible stroke of luck, a true blessing from the God Emperor. A sharp bolt of pain lances through your skull as if in response to what you just heard. You understand that it is not the God Emperor you should thank for such good fortune. The words of the demon that appeared before you during translation to real space echo in your mind. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. If I were you, I'd grab this chance with both hands, or else you'll soon be eyeing up asteroids to use as your new residence. In slightly less shitty news, we can go around and round the system till our heads are swimming, as long as the Prometheum and supplies last. And if any thick-as-grok shit lowlifes come sniffing around, we'll be able to take them out, so don't you worry on that score. Master of Ordnance, anything to report? No. My job's simple. Maintain the arsenal and fire where I'm told. Just ask anyone. We've got no able crew, Lord Captain. Master of Ordnance, you forget yourself. So what? The ship's in ruins, every second officer's dead, and now we've got a Green Lord Captain who's supposed to lead us to Void knows where. Silence! Enforcers, seize this mutineer. Enforcers, beat his fucking ass right here in front of everybody. Experienced Master of Ordnance are few and far in between, so for that reason he may remain in post. I leave his punishment to your discretion, Lord Abelard. 20 lashes a month for the next half cycle. Deprivation of officers' rations and privileges for the same period, with the option to extend. Record that in his file. Cease your sniveling. You disgrace yourself and your entire clan. Enough. The hysterics are over. Let us resume. To summarize, we have sustained serious losses in crew members, and we require new engines here, Prime and Navigator. Is this all that is preventing us from continuing the voyage? Precisely, Lord Captain. But bear in mind that this will not be the end of our trials. Alright, thank you for all your reports. Dismissed. Came across a strange handwritten letter on Theodora's desk. It was signed XC. You're referring to the contents of that note, I presume? Blah, 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 blah. Idira, Sister Argento, explain yourselves. The Psyker is suffering some ailment or dark madness. Daybreak. There's nothing else of value to report at close. Idira, come to your senses. Damn it. Your lordship, here's the thing. I was trying to see the immediate future, and it hit me so hard, my head is still spinning. Something very strange is heading our way, and I can't make out what it is, no matter how hard I try. A single word is all I can make out. Daybreak. Or maybe it's dawn, and it's ringing and ringing like an echo, like a bell. But if it's daybreak, then why is it so dark? Blah, blah, blah. Nothing else of value to report. You're all dismissed. Alright, so. Now, I want to actually go into our Lord Captain's quarters. And our rewards are in here. Yay. What? Okay. So, once per battle, I actually get my health back. This can go to Abelard. Let's also loot all of this stuff. We've got a heirloom auto pistol here. Perception ballistic skill is nice, but meh. Wrath of St. Drusus is a good chainsword. Doesn't have an area attack, but increases the damage of all attacks on the target. I'll give you the chainsword. I feel like it fits on you. We can show helmets on that because it looks goofy as hell. Perception ballistic skill increases, nice. Do you get it even if it's in the back? No. This is a shotgun, right? The Inferno pistol is really, really nice. I'll give you the auto pistol. Or maybe I should save it for somebody else. Sure, I'll give it to her. Cargo. Cargo and cargo. Okay. So we've got our rewards. This is accessible now. Let's also grab all of this stuff. Nothing else to be found here. Okay. Perform ablutions, but we don't want to do that just yet. Okay, and we've got the blade shard, which will come in handy later. Alrighty, so I think that it's about time we end. We finished the prologue, which was the thing that I really wanted to make sure we did today. So let's save. I hope everybody's enjoying the run so far. It's definitely challenging, and that first mission was difficult, but we managed. We beat the fuckle out of that chaos spawn. It never stood a chance. We did make use of our companions to some extent as damage sponges because they were there and we couldn't go without them. But in the future, I'm sure we'll do just fine without them. And I'm fairly certain we could have beaten them even without the companions. But with all that being said, we're going to raid Millie Milkers, who is also playing. She's a... Oh, it's a dude. Never mind. I thought it would be a chick because of the Milker's name. But it's a dude. And I'll drop you guys off with him. I hope to see you all again next time. It was a fun stream. I had a good time. Hope you guys did as well. Tomorrow we're going to be back to Devil May Cry. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.